Okay. Let me just put that down. Right. Okay. Have I got news for you? It's too vicious for women, says this female conservative MP. Let's scroll down a little bit, shall we? She's talking about a program in the UK called "Have I Got News for You?" So it's been on for quite a few years, and they complain that most of the panelists are male that they get on there, in that the women who go on there are generally scared, like this one. She's only been, I think, the one. She ended up basically shit her pants. So it says here, MP Nadine says, "Have I got news for you? Is too vicious for most female guests and does not lend itself to women feeling comfortable." God, how dare you! How dare you not make the women feel comfortable? You know, it's okay to make the men uncomfortable and come on your show, but women, wow, that's just disgusting. Just I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Testing. Okay, so sorry, I had to pause that for a minute. So anyway, getting back to apparently this show is too vicious for female guests. It does not lend itself to be really fit up. She's been on the show in 2012, but subsequently turned down any more offers to go on the show. Coward. And so on and so on. She was speaking after team captain Ian Hislop said female politicians were more resonant to be the guest host. 10 male politicians have sat in the host seat, but Anne Whittaker is the only female politician to have done so. She told the BBC News, "I just don't think I have got news for you. It's a program which lends itself to women feeling comfortable. I find it too." Yeah, this is the new buzzword amongst the feminist assholes and dimwits. You know, we must make women feel comfortable. Very imperative. If you're a bloke, it doesn't matter if you're uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. Then you're a shit out. We must always make women feel uncomfortable. It's our duty. Whether we know them or not is relevant. We must make women feel comfortable all the time. You never must make them feel uncomfortable. We make them feel comfortable. I know people like that. That's why they love the show. It's so successful. I find it too vicious, too abrasive. It's all about banter. Women don't do banter in that way, or very rarely. You might get the odd woman who would, but most women don't bounce in that way. Don't have that degree of aggression. Wow. The Conservative MP for Mid Bedfordshire said her agent had turned down all offers from the show after her original appearance, and she wasn't sure whether any of these had been to host. Coward. Politicians were normally invited after some controversy, when the only reason they're asking you is to shred you, she added. And why would you put yourself up for that? Whereas men don't seem to mind being shredded most of the time. There's Boris Johnson holding a coconut. And he hosted the show in 2002. You know, oh, God. The MP, who also appeared on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2012, said she does appear on political programs. Now, this is it. Here is the money line, the punchline, where the debate is fair and the host is fair, and it's not just for someone to score points off you by belittling you. Oh, poor women. They must have a show that's fair. When they say it's to be fair, in other words, women take the center stage. at all times. Simple as that. That's when they class it being fair. So if they're getting most of the questions, 80% of the time, they will class that as being fair. Just like university, 60% of candidates are female and 40% are male. It doesn't matter. That's what the feminist movement sees as being fair throughout all of society. That's what they want as being fair. Google has in its employee structure 69% is male, 30% is women. The feminist movement are pissed. They want to see 50-50, regardless. Yet, look at universities. It's over 60%, over 59, 60%. And what are they doing to address that? I thought they were about equality. The feminist movement has never been about equality. It is about wanting to rule over men. That's what they're talking about, women being comfortable. That's what they talk about when they say debate. It has to be fair. When they say fair in their faith, that's what they're talking about. She said, women don't like that. Women see that as naturally unjust and unfair way to treat someone, even for laughs. Whereas I think men think that's fair game, of course. Her comments came after Hislop and fellow team captain Paul Merton told Radio Times magazine the producer had tried to get more female politicians on the show. You see, they just bend down themselves over backwards. Morton said the producers always ask more women than men. More women say no. He added that right from the early days, that's been the case. Hislop said, and anyone you think should have been asked has been asked. Really, they really have. It's begging to we really have. Because now they're scared shit. Don't be afraid. Show your boldness. Stop being afraid. Stop being beaten out. Boris Johnson, Ed Balls, Nick Clegg, John Prescott, and William Hague are among the male politicians who have filled the host's chair over the years. Here are three women who have been on the show 39 times. Kudos to you. At least you show some backbone. Those crybabies can't go on there. Here's what told Radio Times. There was a period where people said, why haven't you had French soldiers? Why haven't you had the following people? And you said, well, it's not compulsory. So right. And on the whole, women are slightly more resonant. I think maybe, honestly, I can't do that. They probably can't. That's the fact. They can't. Because they haven't been on the show. There may be more men in public life saying, yes, I can do that. This feminist, and she's got to be a feminist, she is a feminist, columnist, Miriam Hyde, text that women were not two bodies to go on the show. But they can see how women always end up being dead. And she points to a tweet from the stupid ad, and she points to her Guardian's TV Radio Times page, someone else. So, former Deputy Labour leader Dame Margaret Beckett said she had always turned down requests to appear. It's a brilliant show. It's very, very funny. And I watch it when I can, she said. She told BBC News. Do I wish to be one of the victims? No. Being that kind of funny, I don't think it's my skill set. Now, the point is that this would probably not be the skill set of most guys, ordinary guys, some celebrities. who would go on that show. I mean, you see some celebrities who've been on that show and have made sure, they try and keep their head down and keep calm and keep quiet as much as they possibly can. But then, if you're going to go on that show, they're not let you get away with it. So, did they go after women more? They probably do. Yeah, got creative background. Really do. Being that kind of funny, I don't think it's my skill set. They can be very nice to people, but basically, people alive who think they can compete, and I know I can't compete. Dame Margaret accepted that it may be true that women worry whether they could do something. But on the other hand, not everyone can do everything. I'm pretty confident that it would be a big mistake for me to say yes and go on that program. In this particular one, wow, I've actually got something like something. Ah, you're the one. Well, you have. In 2012, writer more around said she had turned down all the big panel shows, saying it's a boys' game that works for boys. Like she said, it's not like they built it to screw women over. It's just that boys built it so that they made it to work for boys. If I go on there as a token woman, it's not going to work for me. Of course it's not. That's a fair comment. A number of female presenters and comedians have hosted Have I Got News For You, including Joe Brown, Victoria Corey, and Kirsty Young. The show returns on Friday for a 5th series with Jeremy Paxman in the hot seat for the first time. See, men are able to take the piss out of each other, out of themselves, and out of each other. Women can't. They don't. Well, certainly they don't want. They don't want men to take the piss out of them. No. You can't do that. Women hate that. They really do. Women are very sensitive about that. Really are. They can bitch amongst themselves about other women, amongst themselves, but men mustn't take the piss out of women at all. You mustn't be vicious or take the urine out of them. The Radio Times show Paul Burton added that his worst experience on the comedy show was when Anne Whittaker returned to host for a second time in 2007. He said the former prisons minister, there you go, tough old woman, was telling their producer what jokes will and wouldn't work after seemingly gaining confidence following her first presenting stint. He added, she turned to me at one point and said, "Come on, be amusing. That's what you're paid for." I bet she got a really massive laugh. That's got to be one of the best jokes, or that that's been said. And she went at him. Well done. That's what you got to do. Even as I say, it sends shiver through my heart. So this is what he's saying. He has nothing but respect for this man. It's like the arrogance of the woman. Suddenly she thought she was Victoria Wood. He's praising her. If you've got any common sense, you know that she's praising her. But the feminists will take it the wrong way, as they always do, because they're dim-witted muppets. Anyway, I've said my piece. Come on, women. You are supposed to be the great. You women are supposed to be the great communicators of this world. Women are the best communicators in the world. They can take on any situation. So come on, women, get on that show. Don't be afraid. Be like Anne Whittaker. Grow a pair of big balls, and you'll be all right. I'm off. See you later.